How do you scale taste?
You just focus on like, look, we have to do this. And then you have to have a sense of taste and design, but then you also have to think about progressive disclosure of complexity. The problem with something like AWS or maybe even Salesforce is that they don't actually think about progressive disclosure. They just like put everything in your face, and then people are lost, right? AWS's menu bar has a drop down with search fields because it's too big, there's too much going on. So uh, we want to make sure that you can still get started really easily, and we focus on that. But then as you need more things, that they're available. Now, this means that not everything is going to be visible to you when you first create a service in the dashboard. But once you've created it, you can go somewhere in the dashboard to update it. But maybe you don't even need to go into the dashboard because you're sophisticated enough to use an API. And so we'll just have you use the API to update that one setting that no one uses. But we're not going to expose it in the dashboard because 99% of the time, no one needs it. And that's a decision that you make, right? Like, do people actually care about having all of this all the time in every single surface area, in every single interface that you expose? And the most obvious thing to do is to just do it everywhere and have this rule. But we've shied away from that, and we've been conscious about where we expose things. But it also just takes time. It takes time and focus. I don't think it's impossible. It's just that companies stop focusing on it. Um, I haven't found it to be that difficult, quite honestly. Besides the fact that, look, you have to focus on it, and you have to make sure that you pay attention to it. It's all about balance. You have to make sure that every new thing you add, there's a central product thinking that permeates all your products and features. Um, and it's a cohesive thought process, and someone is thinking about it from a high level, or there are principles that you've written down. And I think when you're small enough, you can just have one or two people who are reviewing everything, and that works. But as you get bigger, then you have to build that muscle into the organization at every layer. You have to hire people who think from a sense of design and have a sense of taste. A lot of this does come down to taste, quite frankly. And taste is something you develop over time.
I mean, I think that's a really good segue. How do you scale taste? Like, how do you actually, as you add more services, as you think about complexity, as you think about core primitives, as you think about the experience, like how do you scale that out culturally?